everyone, and welcome to my review for the film Great Gatsby. This movie is, of course, based off the classic American novel, stars Leonardo, DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Carey, Mulligan, and is directed by Luhrmann. So let's get right into it. As someone who has read the book before, I gotta say that this is a very good adaptation. Obviously, this is a movie that will never be able to capture kind of the subtlety of the language that was used in the original book by F. Scott Fitzgerald. But I think that what Luhrmann has done with this film is very effective and an overall good adaptation that captures, I think, the spirit of the original novel. Again, I realize that the original novel is basically one of the most difficult novels to adapt, but I think that Luhrmann has done a fine job of adapting this novel. Start with some of the acting in the film. I think Leonardo DiCaprio does a really good job as GATSBY. Joel Edgerton is great as Tom Buchanan. Carey Mulligan is great as Daisy, and of course Tobey Maguire is pretty good as Caraway. Overall, I think the cast of this film did an excellent job of capturing the spirit of their characters. And that's something that I'll say is kind of a theme in this movie, is that really, I think everyone did a really good job of capturing the spirit of the novel, even if it wasn't able to capture the substance. I think all of the actors thus did a really good job of capturing that spirit of each of the characters, and I really appreciated that. And of course, it wouldn't be The Great Gatsby without a ton of visual splendor, and who better to add visual splendor than director Luhrmann. For the most part, the visual splendor and kind of the visual imagery in this movie does work. There are some times when it doesn't work, but for the most part, it does work. Especially when it comes to the party scenes, the big house scenes, the nightlife of the 1920s. It's a very stylized kind of visual imagery in this movie with CGI, different colorful color palettes. Very well done overall, even though the stylization is kind of uneven. For the most part, for me, it works. Sorry about the random wardrobe change, guys. I'm continuing this review at a later time, but as I was saying earlier, when it comes to capturing the spirit of the original novel, this film succeeds. Obviously, it's not going to capture the intricacies of the plot, but I think partly because The Great Gatsby is such a great story, even a simplified version that is presented in this film does work because of those overarching themes. I think Luhrmann is able to capture in a way that is very effective and very emotional as well. So overall, I enjoyed Luhrmann's The Great Gatsby film. There are, of course, parts that are uneven when it comes to stylization and, having a book to movie adaptation. There are always some unevenness with that. I think this movie captures, as I said, the essence of the original novel. So overall, I enjoyed this movie. It's emotional, it's entertaining, it's a very well done film. And I'm going to give this one a B. Obviously, I think this is the best adaptation they could have done, and overall it works. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all those great things, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video.